went the extra mile for all of us, then what better way to do it?
There were people next to me who helped me, and I wanted to tell, if somebody don't have that person near you, I'm here. Our company is here to help.
With us now is Juan, and you have a very cool title. What do you do at Northwell Health?
I serve as Director of Military and Veteran Liaison Services for the organization.
Now, who better to get that job than you? That's really cool.
I actually think it's a blessing, right? I have the ability to have served in the military and being afforded the opportunity to continue my service in the community is tremendous.
What do you think the magic is of Northwell Health right now? Why is it, beloved by our community? What's going on there?
Well, we have a model. We don't just want to change healthcare. We want to change healthcare in a proactive way rather than a reactive. We want to make sure that our patients in the community understand that we are here to change the way how healthcare have been delivered. We have a patient-centric model that we take very serious. We want to ensure that we are well connected and embedded with the community and understand the hopes and needs and the wants, which is important. As the largest provider of healthcare in the region and the largest private employer in the state, we have made a pledge to help our returning veterans to return back to a lifestyle that provides opportunities in healthcare, employment, or every other socioeconomic determinant. Today, or for the past decade, Northwell has been leading a movement to change the way how companies and communities view, treat, and serve our military. So today we have a little over 12 different programs that provide this type of support, one of which is a new initiative in collaboration with IBMF, that's the Institute for Veteran and Military Families at Syracuse University. The idea behind this initiative is collective impact, is the creation of a one-stop shop with a large number of healthcare providers and providers that address needs outside of healthcare. And at the heart of it is a coordination center, a telephonic center that is actually led by our own Anthony Silvera. He's a 30-year retired Air Force major who had been with the organization for the past 3 years, and his sole duty and responsibility for the organization is to ensure that he connects veterans with their needs with the right provider at the right time.
Excellent. So, Anthony, how do you feel about that mission? I mean, you've served in the military,
Right.
and now you're, serving this cause.
Right.
How do you feel about that?
I love it. It's like an opportunity to give back to fellow brother and sister veterans, right? So as Juan eloquently said, essentially we have 14 different service areas that we can help veterans with. So we're the one-stop shopping, if you will. We're the focal point, they call us, and then we refer them to organizations in the network. There's about 85 that can help them. So.
Because going back into civilian life, the transition is very interesting. What did you find for your own personal self most challenging? Do you mind sharing?
I don't.
Okay.
Great question. So I retired after 30 years in the Air Force. I had done a lot of stuff, and I thought that after retiring that I'd be able to find a job pretty quickly. It took me about 6 months, and I was fortunate to be gobbled up by Northwell. And the job that I wound up in was the veteran recruiter for the organization. So I was passionate because I was one of those folks who was looking for work. So I think the hardest problem for veterans is civilian organizations don't really understand what they bring to the table. They don't realize all the essential skills that veterans have, the leadership, flexibility, change management. Hiring managers are used to looking at what they're used to seeing, right? A certain type of candidate. And we may not have the exact skill set as far as the job skill set, but we have all the other stuff that they're looking for.
And it's transferable.
And it's those transferable
And it just
skills.
needs to be applied.
Exactly.
I love that. Yay!
It's absolutely amazing. So Northwell is a great organization. I'm very fortunate to be with them, and I'm fortunate that since I've been with them, I've been giving back to veterans. So.
And the feedback obviously must feel tremendous, right? When you're able to offer somebody employment, or when you're able to help them, become a civilian again. Even like where to shop for clothes, right?
Exactly. And when we get that phone call back, that someone takes the time to call back and say, thank you so much for listening, and thank you for sending me to someone that was able to help me, it makes everything just so much better.
Thank you for your service
thank you.
in the military and also here to all of us civilians. Really, truly appreciate it.
Well, thank you so much. All right.